Hi guys, this is Malvika Madan. Good afternoon, and today we will talk about the infinite beings that we all are. Infinite beings. We have no finiteness. We have nothing that limits us from the abundance that we can create for ourselves, for others, for everyone around us, because we are infinite beings, because we have choice of abundance, choice of infinity. So there is no horizon fixed for us. Everything is to the power of infinity in our lives. That's what an infinite being is all about. That's what we are all about. That's what there is no finiteness to us is all about. When we say I don't know, remember we did a brief video on I don't know, and now this we continue further to it that we always know. Why we always know? Because we are infinite beings, because we have the abundance of knowledge of the universe that it throws on us, that it provides to us, that it gives the abundance of to us. It is only a matter of choice whether we are choosing or we are not choosing, whether we are listening or we are not listening. So remember, there used to be times when we were kids, when our parents used to tell us that we have intuitive powers or we have telepathic powers. All of us have that. All of us, even today, have that. We have just not been choosing to listen to the kind whispers the universe is doing in our ears. We are lost in the stress of the world. We are lost in the stress of the job, the business, the kids, the families, the in-laws, the parents, the need, the want, the lack, the desire to provide for everybody. We are not operating from the kindness of choosing. We are not operating from the kindness of out creating. We are not choosing from the kindness of being in the abundance of always knowing. The more we know, the more we expand. The more we know, the more we help others expand around us. So, are we choosing or are we not being in the question? Are we choosing to be in the question? Always be in a question mark. That is a state of kindness. That is a state of knowing. That is a state of being. That is the state of listening to the whispers of the universe. The universe has for us the kindness the universe showers upon us, bestows upon us, but we are really not listening. The small things that we hear intuitively when our heart is saying that this is about to happen. I have a certain feeling that today this is gonna happen, or I have a certain feeling, or I have a certain emotion or energy that I feel really happy or joyful today. And contradictory to this, also when something bad is about to happen, we feel it so intuitively that I don't know why I'm so low today. I don't know what is pulling me down today. I don't know whose energy is this. We talk about positive and negative vibes that come in, but we do not choose to listen and understand what our energy is telling us, what the energy flow that is going around from the universe to us, out of us into the universe again. That circle of energy, what is it trying to tell us? That you are intuitively so strong, you always know. Please go in the 10-second increments of understanding, of listening, of knowing. Listen to the universe, listen to the abundance of the universe, listen to what the universe is trying to tell us, of the information it is trying to give us, of the abundance and loads of information that it is passing on to us in the form of energy. Whether we are choosing from the energy, whether we are choosing from the practicality or we are just traveling through thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So, if we are using our thoughts, feelings, and emotions, then we will always not be in the listening of what we have to listen to, what we choose to listen to. It is a deliberate choice initially that we will have to make. It is a forcible choice deliberately that all of us will have to make. Only then this will become habitual. This will become so easy as breathing. This will become so fun as not even being to make the efforts to do that. Not being in the question, but it just flows as our breath flows. It will be so easy. But we have to choose always. We have to always be in the question of, am I choosing? Am I being in the question? Am I asking? Or am I always looking for answers? When we are looking for answers and not being in the question, then we are not infinite beings. Then we are limiting, defining, and we become finite with that. Finiteness has an end to it. Infiniteness has no end to it. So today, if I choose to be an infinite being, everything will start flowing in and everything will take the form of energy. Be it my relationships, be it my money, be it my work, my job, my business, be it my health, be it all the people around me, whether I'm in the question and not in the judgment. Whenever I am choosing to be in the kindness, to not be in the judgment of myself and people around me, or animals, plants, things, non-living things, everything, when I am just choosing, then they start to contribute to me and my body start to contribute to them. Does that make sense? Even if it doesn't, it makes sense to the energy of your body. The energy flow is always infinite. The day you start choosing from the infiniteness of your being, the day you start asking the universe of whatever desire you have to ask about, whether it is the abundance of money, whether it is the abundance of relationships, whether it is your job, your business, your kids, your family, all kinds of relationships, anything and everything. When you start being in the question of asking the universe, show me how do I go about it? Universe, show me with kindness how do I go about it? Universe, make me a kinder person. Universe, let me answer everything for everybody with kindness, or let me be in the questions of kindness instead of looking for the answers. The day we stop to look for answers and begin to be in the question always, that is when we are creating abundance. That is when we are creating infinite flow of energy from the universe to us and from us to the universe. That infinite flow, when it becomes a circulatory motion, we become more aware, we become more conscious, and that's what a conscious infinite being is all about. That's what the infiniteness of us is all about. Are we choosing? Guys, always choose. Always be in the question. Always ask. So, suppose for example, if I have an exam tomorrow and I do not know how do I go about it, I do not know how do I study today, and I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm feeling all kinds of thoughts, feelings and emotions around it today. Just sit and ask. Touch your books and ask, can I be in the question today? Universe, show me, what do I choose today? What am I not choosing about this today? What is the rightness and wrongness that I am creating around me? Can I move from right, wrong, good, bad, ugly to the infiniteness of possibilities that is possible? See, right, wrong, good, bad, ugly, we are only choosing 5 possibilities. But when we ask the universe to show us the infiniteness of possibilities, that's when abundance starts to flow. That's when the infinite possibilities start to channel and to open up. But it is just a choosing that we need to make. It is just the ask that we have to be in always. It is just the abundance that we have to create always. Are we moving into just choosing, or are we also creating something different around the world? What I was not 1 hour ago, am I choosing to create something different now? If you get a yes or a no, if you get the lightness of the flow of energy to go with it, that's the lightness of the answers that you're choosing. Slowly, steadily, when you start putting this into practice, you will stop looking for answers and you will abundantly be in questions of everything. So if you're judging your child, can you ask universe, what can I do differently today that I am a contribution to his or her life and he or she creates something beautiful and wonderful out of their lives? More so for mothers who are stressfully involved with their kids in the growing years. So whether you have an infant or a toddler or a teenager, the questions change over the years, but the stress that we as mothers have around the kids never seems to diminish or fade out. Why? Because we are always choosing to be in control of the situation. We are not choosing to be in the ask of the situation. What can I be as a contribution to this situation today? How can I contribute to my child today? How can my child contribute to listening to me more actively today? That can be a contribution to his creation. These are some of the questions that I am throwing at you, that we need to ask, that we need to choose from, that we need to create abundance from, that we need to be in the liking of, the having of, the loving, caring, nurturing of. Yes, to this knowing, I would also like to add that when we know, we have defined. When we are in the knowing, we are creating with every second. So be in the continuous tense of things rather than the simple present, simple past, or the perfect tense of anything. That is the beauty of the universe, with abundance, with creating, with the knowing. The first connection that you make with the universe is always with the knowing. 10 seconds after that, when your brain starts to intervene and tells you ifs, buts, whys of how you can do it, of how you cannot do it, of the problems that will come in between, of the possibilities that you do not have here, is your brain talking. That is not the energy talking. You have to operate from the energy of creation and not the problems. When you're choosing the problem, then you're defining blockages, and then you are not out creating from what the universe desires or what you desire or what your body desires. When you're going with, oh, ये तो मेरे से नहीं होगा, ओ ये मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी, ओ ये reasons हैं कि जिसकी वजह से ये नहीं हो सकता, then my dear, you are just operating from the need and the lack and the want of everything, and you are not being in the ask, and you're not being in the question, and you are not asking on the 10-second increments every day. Try doing this on a daily basis. Live in the present. Coming to the 10-second increments may take some time. Initially, just live by the day. Initially, just choose by the hour. Initially, just ask, what differently can I do from yesterday? What differently can I choose from what I have not been choosing in the past, but I can create today? I can out-create myself today, where everything flows with ease, joy, glory, with fun, and you are abundantly happy around doing that. Choose. Your anger and pain will start to diminish, your stress will start to diminish, and the joy and happiness will start to elevate. The more we are in the question, the more we are in the knowing, the more is the abundance that we are creating out for ourselves, for others, for everyone around us. This is food for thought today, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Did it click with you? Did it not? Anything and everything is fine. Wonderfully. Bye. Love you. See you soon.